leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Tu patricim Petrius.
John, dude, what are you doing, bro?
My name is not John, filthy mortal. I am the Ancient One, Eater of Souls, Devourer of Light, the Dark Crusader. My name is Judameus, and you will hold your tongue, boy.
And I'm Tomas. Let's start this week's episode of Inform Yoself.
It's time to inform yourself. We got the news, pop culture, and dead people too. The weather and more cool stuff. It's time to inform yourself.
We begin this week with a quick update on a story from last week. Take it away, J Money.
You will speak my name or face the consequences. Last week, we reported that Pete Davidson would be going to the astral plane alongside the demon you refer to as Jefa Bezus. This is no longer the case. Due to scheduling conflicts, he has decided that the astral plane can wait.
Personally, I feel like he's making plans to duke it out with Ye, but I've been wrong before. Now that we've given you the latest on the internet's favorite dirtbag, let's go to our producer Celeste for this week's Staff Spotlight.
Hi everybody, my name is Celeste Funk, and I got into EMB mainly because I was listening to a lot of podcasts at the beginning of college and was going through the catalog that the university has for classes and just stumbled across audio production with Dr. McCreary. And from there, I just really taken off. I really like the program, I really like the people, and I've had a lot of fun in pretty much every class that I've had. For my career goals, I honestly don't really have anything super concrete. I have 2 majors, so I have 2 more years of school, and just working to get that done. My future and career kind of seems a little bit far away, and they're not super compatible majors, so I'm not even really sure which one I'll end up going into. But it is nice to have this experience, for my personal projects, and it's nice to have it, just for collaboration in the workplace, no matter what. So yeah, not really sure what I want to do, but I think that's most people. So back to John and Tomas in the studio.
I don't understand. I reaped the soul of this Celeste nearly 7 days ago.
Jay Chacho, you're so funny, bro.
Silence.
No, but really, our next story is our Pulitzer Prize-winning Dead Person of the Week segment. As many of you know, a doozy of a flu swept through App State last week as students arrived back from spring break, causing many to miss classes. Unfortunately for our Interpred producer, it meant far more than that. Celeste tragically passed away due to, and this is just what medical examiners told us, just not feeling very lit. We're here at Inform Yourself, don't know exactly what that means in medical terms, but we are extremely saddened by this loss.
Celeste is survived by her cat Binks and her gaming PC Doug. We will now commence a 5-second ritual during which I will be consuming her essence.
Actually, J-Money,
I will be the last thing you see before you die.
in a very strange turn of events, Celeste asked that we skip the 5 seconds of silence in her will, saying, quote, "It's just whatever, man."
What? No, I must complete the ritual.
On to our next segment.
Safari Sarah with the weather.
Howdy folks, it's Safari Sarah, and I'm here to tell you that today is going to be nothing but sun with a high of 70 degrees. Here in the high country, it's finally hit springtime. It looks like that groundhog was right. Winter was really going to hold out on us, seeming that it did snow a few weeks ago, or maybe last week. I don't know when it is, but all you need today is a brewski, your friends, go check out the river, go walk on the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's just such a beautiful day. Look at this. So gorgeous. I would want to go out with my friends right now, too. What's that? The weather app? Did it work? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. My weather app is wrong. It says today is going to be sunny and 70, but it looks like today is raining. Oh, shit. It is raining.
Wow, can't wait to go to the river and drink a cold one after this. What about you, John?
It indeed seems like a terrible day. I'll probably feast on the souls of students who ride one-wheelers around campus.
Okay. Let's talk about some sports ball. March Madness is back at it again with its usual madness, and we've seen so many upsets. You have teams like UNC beating number 1 ranked Baylor, number 2 ranked Kentucky losing to 15 seed St. Peter's, and number 6 ranked Alabama losing to number 11 Notre Dame. The Sweet 16 starts this Thursday and has some great matches that you don't want to miss. In other sports news, Portland Trailblazers center Yoself was fined $40,000 by the NBA for throwing a fan's phone after Yoself had enough of Indiana Pacer fan heckling him and saying very disrespectful remarks about him and his family. What are your thoughts on that, John?
You know what? I'm actually getting really tired of this. If you're not going to use my name, I'm leaving. This is the last you'll see of the world swallower, the creeping void, the unending nightmare, the...
Thanks, Jay Chacho. Now for a quick word from our sponsor.
Stop. Has this ever happened to you?
Oh boy, I can't wait to eat this bread.
Oh no! What? Oh no! Oh! Why were there so many slices? Well, I sure do have a solution for that. Introducing Loaf. What are you talking about? Look in your hands. Ah! How did that get there? What? Loaf has all the features you would want in a food. Bread, no slices. What if I want to make a sandwich? Too bad. Oh, I can just go get a knife real quick. No, don't do that. Why? It would work. Because then you'd be no better than the bread slicing monsters that ruined my family's business. After the business collapsed, my wife left me, my dog lost respect for me, and my therapist said, it's just bread, don't be such a loser about it. No, it's not just bread, it's loaf.
I'm so glad Loaf decided to advertise on the show again. And it's always nice to get an update from QAnon Abe. Don't you think, John?
Where am I?
We're in the studio, John. Are you hungry again?
What?
Here, I've got a Snickers in my pocket.
No. I mean, no, I'm fine. Let's just keep going with the show. I guess I'll just do the next story.
Whatever you say, dude.
Authorities and volunteers searched Sunday for a missing Northern California man whose dog was found walking near Trail, Oregon. Tyler Evans' dog, Ali, was spotted Wednesday about an hour north of the California border. Evans went missing in early March and had been accompanied by the black and white dog, as Evans reported by his mother, Danielle Hanson Evans. As parents, we are devastated beyond belief, she wrote. Sheriff's officials in Jackson County, Oregon, asked for the public's help in determining how the dog ended up in the remote area.
I'm just glad the dog's okay.
Tomas, he could be dead.
I mean, we didn't have a dead person of the week for next week anyway, so...
All right, well, speaking of dead people, we received word that our very own Celeste Funk has managed to contact us from the afterlife. Celeste,
Yes.
are you there?
Yes, I'm reporting to you live from heaven. Turns out you can be gay, trans, and not even really believe in God. He doesn't really care. He said it doesn't really matter unless you're like truly, truly evil.
Celeste, slow down. Why are you contacting us?
Oh, yeah, right. I almost forgot. So Nick was like really freaked out about the rapture happening or whatever a couple weeks ago. And naturally, I decided, while I'm here, I might as well just do a little bit of investigative journalism and put my degree to use.
All right, and what did you find out?
Yeah, so it turns out that the rapture's actually going to happen pretty soon. I was chatting with Jesus and...
You were chatting with Jesus?
Yeah, as it turns out, he's a pretty cool guy. And he said that the rapture is going to happen in...
Celeste? Hello?
Well, it looks like we lost her.
Nick is going to be so mad at us.
Nick's always mad with us.
He was getting really violent when we filmed that last Snickers commercial.
This is getting a little dark for me. We've largely skipped past the fact that the rapture is very real and apparently very close.
He hit me with a brick.
Okay, how about some pop culture? I've taken the liberty of putting this segment together ahead of time.
Where did he find just a loose brick?
Drake and Josh fighting! Ay, caramba!
Drake and Josh is a childhood memory for most of us. Unfortunately, the relationship has gone a little sour over the past couple years, especially when Drake Bell reveals that Josh did not invite him to his wedding. Twitter went in a fury, and Josh Peck was canceled for a couple days. The beef has been resurfaced in the last couple days when Josh Peck goes on Barstool Sports.
The dirty little secret, I guess, was like, I knew that Drake and I didn't stay in touch for the 10 years since we had made the show.
Drake Bell, however, disputes this, saying they've been friends.
I hadn't talked to Drake in did he say years? I was texting him congratulations on getting engaged to Paige, and we'd spent so much time with them, like at Michael's house, and I don't know.
Who's the truther? Who's the liar? I think it lies a little bit in the middle. I think Josh kind of wants to get away from Drake Bell, a little bit from the show, pursue his acting career, and just distance himself from Drake. Drake's been in a lot of controversies lately. I think Drake's grasping for any kind of fame, hoping to get something so he doesn't have to sell all these NFTs online and go on tour on South America on the back of Drake and Josh, a show that's been on maybe 15, 16 years ago. That being said, though, this has been your entertainment wrap-up, and I'm Tomas.
Wow, thanks, Tomas.
Anytime. I'm just here for the fans. A man of the people, some might call me.
Sure they do.
Before we close this week, we have an update from Chloe Holland on her relationship with local hero, Daddy Don Balance.
You have got to be kidding me right now. Look, y'all are just as surprised as I am because this is the first time I'm seeing and hearing about all of this. Who is she? And who is that damn cat that keeps popping up?
Wow, thanks, I guess. Chloe?
It's always devastating when your heroes turn out to be the bad guys.
Whatever, let's just close the show.
I'm Tomas.
And I'm John.
And this has been Inform Yourself.
Every Wednesday, everybody, stay tuned.